Hello, I'm Ed Roberts here at Rohrman Automotive Group in Schaumburg, Illinois. Here with Ted Ings for a pop-up event here at Schaumburg Kia. Ted, what we got going here today?
Ed, we're talking about best places to work. Honored to have you here today to help moderate the panel. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We've got the leaders of Rohrman with us here today. We've got Nick Ruffolo with us. We've got Ricky Perez, General Manager here at Schaumburg Kia. Congratulations to you, my friend. And Jeremy Nowling. Congratulations to all of you. What a fantastic facility.
Yeah.
And what a great day to be here.
It is.
So I want to get the questions started, everybody. First question for the group. Ricky, I'll come to you first. What is achieving best place to work? What does that mean for fixed operations?
Well, first of all, winning that award is very prestigious, and we're honored to it. It means we're in the top 1% based on automotive news. It also makes it a little bit easier to recruit as we grow and we need more people. The best place to work was given by our employees. We take care of them. We treat them like I want to be treated, and we do huddles every day. It's not like my way, it's our way. We're always constantly trying to reconfigure how to make things better for everybody. And this facility is actually a big upgrade for them as well, especially from where they came from.
You just heard from your technicians who are so happy to be working in this beautiful facility. Jeremy, same question for you. What does it mean in fixed operations?
Well, I mean, when you look at the industry as a whole, the biggest shortage that we have is technicians. So if we can create the top workplace for a technician to show up every day, that's a clean environment, it's a cooled environment, it's an efficient environment, and that we're delivering customers to the drive, they're going to love to stay. And that's what we want to retain is all employees overall, but in the fixed area, they're the ones who are also responsible for your customers coming back over and over and over again. So if we have happy shops full of technicians, we're going to be able to fulfill all the other needs.
Oh, you, my friend.
Best places to work for, it's a worrying to hear when technicians are coming back from an instructor-led course for the manufacturer, and they're bringing other students that are at that course from another dealer group or dealership, and they're inquiring on coming to work for us because they're there congregating and talking about where they're working outside of knowing that it was one of the best places to work for prior to that survey going out to our staff. So when your techs and your team is out there, whether it's sales reps or your technicians or porters, and they're talking about how they enjoy going to work or working for an organization such as ours, and they're actually helping us recruit too. So word of mouth could get out there as well.
Absolutely. So it's one thing for us to say it, that it's a great place to work. It's another thing for our people to say it. That's where that award comes from, is our team votes and gives their input on why it's the best place to work. And Jeremy, I want to ask you the next question. What sets the Rohrman Automotive Group apart when it comes to culture and retention? What's some of the elements that builds those foundations?
Man,
Where do you start, Jer?
that was fun.
Yeah.
Listening to your people and actually acting on it is really important. So I know culture is an overused word in the industry, but it's also one of our core values is to drive that culture. And I think that the people that are within the four walls of no matter what department, they're going to drive the results of that culture. And so is it welcoming when we hire a new person or bring in a new technician into the shop? I mean, it truly is. But then, like I mentioned in the last setting, it comes down to ongoing training, coaching, development, and driving what's important inside of the industry that is going to make them successful. So we just most recently held a summit, and that summit was for managers only. And with that summit, it's about managing leadership. It's about managing your people, because at the end of the day, if we have a lot of turnover, we can't be a top 150 workplace like we are. It also, if we can't coach them on how to, whether it's in the front end or the back end, how to make them a good living that's incremental over the years that their tenure rises with us, we're not creating a good culture. And so, again, I think that you could talk to most of our employees across the entire organization, and they're going to give you just amazing feedback about what we do differently than what other groups do. And we commit to it.
Outstanding. I know there was going to be a good answer because of the smile that came across your face when I asked the question. But Ricky, how would you answer that?
I would say we also like a person. I'll only hire somebody unless they're nice, they're personable. Like if you're rough, you're not going to fit in. So it's kind of like a big family. It's just a great place to work.
Yeah. You?
Can't teach someone to be kind, courteous, and smile, So if you can identify the person that you're interviewing or a person that wants to come in and work, teaching the skill in a certain position in the organization, that's what we could do. but the person we're bringing in and them understanding where the culture is, it's even better when you see the advisors or a technician changing some of their attributes and getting it to a line of where we're going now. I'm seeing it, and to be quite honest, I'm living proof. I've been with the organization since 2008. So to tell that story, that I came in as an advisor and worked my way up, and in 97 I started off as a quarter. But what Jeremy was saying, that where an employee can see that you can rise within the organization, we do a ton of promoting with it in this organization. So that word gets out there. Yeah.
So we have to provide the foundations for them to chase after, but there's certain expectations that you guys look for right from the beginning. That's the attitude and the effort that they bring. Yes. Because with the wrong attitude, it doesn't work out. They're going to sell out themselves in a hurry. And yes. Ted?
Well, the gentlemen all agree, Ed, that it's about the people, okay, about the people of the organization. So last question I have today is, what's one change that you made that had an immediate impact on employees and employee engagement? So some thoughts from you. One change you made. I don't know who'd like to go first. So
Go back, Ricky.
I would say we do like daily cuddles, and I didn't used to do that as much before, but it's not like my way. Like, it's our way. Like, we're always getting input anytime we make, especially if it's a major decision, to make sure the whole team is on the same page and it works for everybody. And that's working up for us.
Cheers.
I think a lot of introductions to our tech and processes around how we are going to drive the usage of the technology. So I think it's important that as we onboard a new product, we give it to the user first. And if the user likes it and it actually grows adoption, at that point, then it's so scalable to roll out to the rest of the stores. If we just sign something and say, hey, you know what? Here's this, use it. That's not the user experience. And so it has to be something that's good. And so, when folks are running from AI, we have teams across the entire organization that we've coached, developed how to work alongside the AI to make their job easier, to not make them do as many mundane tasks, but still to drive the consumer experience from beginning to end. And that's in the front of the house and the back of the house.
right. Last word.
Back into the technology, I'm going to have to piggyback what Jeremy was saying. Going from greeting a customer in the drive, taking photos in the video, explaining to a technician the importance of taking a photo and a video, embracing technology, leading by example where technology brings, but showing the added benefit to each that's doing the technology. And at the end of the day, everyone's going to win, but more importantly, our consumers.
So it's a good balance between technology and the personal aspect.
Yes.
Tib?
Great information, gentlemen. Thank you so much. What an honor to be here. And again, be with you here on this day. Ed Roberts with us at the grand opening at Schaumburg Kia. I'm Ted Ings with Ed Roberts. We're at the Rohrman Automotive Group in Schaumburg, Illinois, and we will be right back.
Perfect.